Hi, my name is Daphne Mallory, and I'm a family business expert, mentor, and owner. And today I'd like to talk to you about developing your legal plan for your family business. So I've tried to pick the most comfortable setting I could think of because I know that this topic sets everyone on edge, but it really doesn't have to. In fact, maybe it's my bias because I am a former attorney that I think your legal structure needs to be one of the first things that you need to think about strategically. And so today what I'd like to do is to provide a bird's eye view of what your plan should consist of. This is not legal advice. You're going to have to work with your own legal counsel because your situation is unique and different. So what I'd like to do is just to provide you some information that you could utilize as you start thinking about your own legal plan. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Now that we have that out the way. The first thing I'd like you to think about has nothing to do with your actual business. It has to do with your family as an entity. And how you set that up legally will determine your business structure as well. So what am I talking about? As a family, you have to decide how you're going to profit together, how you're going to transfer wealth from one generation to the next, how you're going to hold different entities, for instance, real estate, intellectual property. How are you going to do these things legally? How are you going to give together? What is that structure for giving back to your community, to your church? All of these things actually need to be contemplated first. Basically, how best to manage your wealth. So once you've determined that, I still don't want you to rush out and get yourself a legal entity just yet. At least that will provide for you, however, the framework for you to decide which entity type would be best. So what are some common entity types for family businesses? First, believe it or not, some families are just partnerships. They just have an agreement with one another, written down on paper, signed, say, hey, we're going to work this. We're going to split the profits this way. We love one another. That's it. Yes. So that's absolutely an option. A second option, if you still like the partnership agreement, but you want that added protection of a corporation, then you could explore the LLC, the Limited Liability Company. That does sort of make you a corporation / partnership, gives you that additional shell of protection, quote unquote, because again, there are many ways to protect your family business, such as insurance, and we'll cover that in a different video. But the LLC has been marketed very well, and I know that some of you are very comfortable with that, and that's something you can explore with your legal counsel. Then, of course, there's the corporation, and you can become a S Corp or a C Corp, and those things you can find online in terms of what makes an S Corp different from a C Corp. What I want to concentrate on as a family business owner is that as a C corporation, you really have the ability to go public, to do many other things that just a partnership agreement would not allow you to do, especially if you are needing angel investors and venture capitalists and other people to fund your venture far beyond the circle of your family members. And there are some pros and cons of that as well. Now, we all, from day one, start off either as a partnership or a sole proprietor. Maybe you're the mom who is launching this family business and it's just you. And so you are a sole proprietor. And that's a start. And you can grow in terms of your legal entity choice.